Thank you, Paul. We have one last event, one last speaker this evening, and that's the father of the bride. I met the father of the bride for the first time a couple of weeks ago under perhaps not the best circumstances. That being said, I did learn that Bruce has great affection for his daughter and also great affection for his new son-in-law, and I'd like to invite him up now to say a few words.
You.
Sorry, you may have noticed I'm a little bit taller than this. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, those that are uncertain, others, welcome. For those who don't know me, I'm Bruce, Michelle's dad. On behalf of my wife Sarah, I'd like to start by giving a warm welcome to all the relatives and friends who've joined us to celebrate the marriage of Michelle and Joe. And that's for those people who've forgotten why they're here today. Also pleased to formally welcome Joe into the family. Although as far as we're concerned, he has been part of the family for ages. I'd also like to congratulate Michelle on her impeccable taste, as the Stars clan have been our de facto family for a while, and now they're legal. And we can say that we are really glad to be part of the inner circle at last. During the time we've known Joe, we've come to realise how special he is to Michelle. Anyone can see that they are made for each other. They do make a beautiful couple. I'd like to again bid a special welcome to those who've travelled great distances to be here, specifically my daughter Michelle's sister Ashley with grandson Daniel from Canada, Barry, the IT expert down there, representing Sarah's side of the family out of the UK, and then we have Guy and Francis come across from Melbourne, and Vanessa and Matt from Queensland, which is halfway to Canada. As mentioned previously, we are sorry that Ashley's husband Keith and Michelle's lifetime friend Michelle in South Africa couldn't make it, but Michelle, if you're watching, hi, glad to have you with us. We do hope that they do feel included by the live streaming that hopefully has worked today. And although it invokes a touch of sadness, it was mentioned earlier as well, we can't let the moment pass without mentioning those family loved ones who are no longer with us. They would have loved to have been part of today's celebration, so wherever they are, I'm sure that the absent friends will be looking down and be very pleased with what's going on today. Last but not least, thanks for coming to see me. It's appreciated because not many people do that these days. A lot of effort has gone into making the special day that Michelle and Joe deserve, but I'm not sure why, because it just happened quite standard. You know, what's the big fuss? It just went on quite well, I reckon. I would like to make particular mention, though, of a few of the people concerned. Joe's parents, Noel and Henry. They made a big contribution towards the success of today. Thank you very much indeed. And Michelle and Joe themselves have worked very hard with great enthusiasm to make all the necessary arrangements. And another who revived her talents to prepare the beautiful floral components for today, mother of the bride, Sarah. Thank you. I've been given a lot of advice as to what to say or not to say, as is normal. You know, keep it short. No smutty or dad jokes, and remember names, all those kind of things that we're all aware of. But it has been over 30 years since I've been able to say anything without being disagreed with, laughed at, or ignored. So it's too good an opportunity to miss them. At the end of the day, it's my speech and I'm going to do it the way I want to. When I look around the room, I realise how many great friends Michelle and Joe have, and that you've had a wonderful evening. Yeah, a number of faces I recognise, as Alex mentioned earlier. I must admit, the last time I saw most of them, they were a lot fuzzier than they are tonight. There is one small favour I'd like to ask. Just pretend this speech is the best you've ever heard. That'll make Michelle happy. Now, I'm supposed to say a few embarrassing things about Michelle when she was younger, but I guess like Joe, there's not that much dirt to dig up. Well, not that I've heard about anyway. I guess we had a suspicion about a day like today when Michelle and Joe were voted the most married couple back in 2003, and they went on the Churchlands High School tour in the UK. There's a certificate around there to prove it. And there's a few around the table today that will remember that trip. If you do, I still don't want to know the details. But today when I look at my daughter, I see an independent, attractive, elegant, stunning young woman. She obviously takes after her mother. That's how they get brownie points. There are two things we as parents try to give our children. One is roots and the other is wings. Michelle has grown her wings and fled the nest, but she always has roots within our family. Suffice to say that Sarah and I are both very proud of how she's grown up and how she looks today. In Joe, I believe Michelle has met her perfect partner. Although he comes across as heavy casual, we've come to realise that when given a choice, Joe can be very particular. Seriously, he has many good qualities, least of which is the ability to appreciate the finer things in life. After all, he married our daughter. It's fairly obvious in an event like this, can't go by without a Star Wars joke at 3. There is one that tickled my fancy the other day. What do you call a Sith who refuses to fight? It's a Sithy, of course. Now, after 33 years, 9 months, 1 day of happy married, counting, I ought to be able to manage something a bit more constructive. Joe, remember 3 words: all, just, and only. Because you'll hear them time and time again, such as, all you need to do is blah, 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 blah. Or, it will just take me 5 more minutes to get ready. Or, but it only costs so much. These are all gross understandings. There's a great philosopher once said, women are to be loved, not understood. However, helping around the house is not a bad idea, because from the crime statistics, there hasn't been a case of a wife shooting her husband while he was doing the washing up. Final bit of advice is that women like silent men. That's because they think they're listening, so never answer back in an argument. Remember, there are only 2 times in a man's life when he can't understand a woman. That's before marriage and after marriage. After that, I better finish, as it's my pleasure to propose a toast to the happy couple. So once again, please be upstanding. Can I say, may the best day of your past be the worst day of your future. Mr. and Mrs. Thomas. Yes. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up the formal part of the evening. If you'll indulge me just for a moment, John, Michelle, thank you very much for being my friend for the last 15 years. Thank you for letting me be a part of this in a small way. I've known John and Michelle for 15 years, but I think one of the amazing things about them is it doesn't matter if you've known them for 20 years or 5 minutes. They're kind, they're warm, they open themselves to you, and they're great friends, I think, to everyone here. On that little indulgence, dessert will be served shortly, the bar will remain open, and the formalities are finished. Enjoy yourselves, everyone.